I was talking about Caitlin Clark, the phenomenon, but this is really the Steph Curry effect when you think about it. That, when Steph started taking those shots and Steve Kerr's holding his head like, what are you doing taking those shots? And then he realized that those are actually good shots. But the effect that that's had on basketball has been pretty remarkable.
Well, it is. Caitlin, man, she's a phenomenon. I've actually know what's really funny. I've been trying to get a chance to see her play in person, but I haven't been able to fit it into my schedule. I'm going to try to get that done in the next month or so. It's not easy because if I do it, I'm probably going to have to get a private jet to fly the hour or somewhere on the road because I want to see her play in person. Number one, congratulations to her. Also, we can't forget about Lynette Woodard. Because there's a debate on all these records and things, but because Lynette Woodard, I think, probably still has the record, but she's not recognized. They didn't. That's how bad they treated women back in the day. They didn't even recognize their records. So shout out to Lynette Woodard, who was amazing. But Caitlin, man, what she's doing for women's basketball is pretty incredible.
Now,
It's gonna be interesting because the NCAA, they such damn boneheads. They really are boneheads because, like, she can stay in college another year.
yeah.
They got to fix this system they got in place because, man, some of these guys been in college so long they could be doctors. I mean, listen, I understand that we went through the COVID situation, but I've seen some of these guys been in college for like 6 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, the NCAA, they always screw everything up as usual because let me tell you something, this NIL and the transfer portal has really screwed up college sports, man. It is so bad, Dan, right now. And I don't know how we're going to fix it, but the first thing we could do is say, hey, guys, you can't stay in college long enough to be a doctor. That'd be the first thing we start fixing.
You mentioned Lynette Woodard. She played at Kansas 1977 to 1981. Also, I think she played for the Harlem Globetrotters.
She did, and
Yeah.
she was a great, great player, but she's an awesome person also. But like I say, a lot of these women, there's another woman, I can't remember her name, Pearl Moore, I think is her name, who got a bunch of records that we don't recognize also. Pearl's in the Hall of Fame. But man, how often do we treat women in sports back in the day? We didn't even count their records. That's crazy.
Yeah, Pearl Moore played at Francis Marion back in the mid to late 70s and has the all-time scoring record.